Hi, welcome to Readings of Luz, where I don't predict your future, but I do channel what the cards show me for your zodiac in the month. This is a timeless reading that's channeled balance, truth, and healing. So take what resonates and let go what doesn't. Timeless, meaning we're changing every day. So what might resonate today might not resonate with you tomorrow, and vice versa. Therefore, if you feel depressed or anxious, I've been told watching this monthly video a few times can bring more clarity, so play this in the background and start it from the timestamp in the description to skip this intro. I do not judge you. Tarot is a little uncomfortable, but after all, we're simply walking mirrors wanting to see what we want to see. So with that being said, please give my video a like and subscribe to support my channel. Let's get started. Hi Pisces, this is your reading for December 2022. Let's get started. We're going to need 4 cards here for you. December 2022 for Pisces. Strength, 3 of Cups, Queen of Swords, the 7 of Cups. We're going to get some clarity here, but straight off the bat, the universe is telling you, you have learned to be very fearless when it comes up to any pain that life may bring you. I don't know, December is giving me some sort of, like there's someone who's trying to come into your life. This can go both ways. Someone is trying to come into your life and ruin a relationship between you and another. And this can be another water sign. So another Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Now, if this is the case, if someone is trying to come in and ruin what you have with this person is still learning. Your person is still learning how to manage that. And maybe they lack honesty. Maybe they lack in opening up a bit more with you, if that's the case. Now, if this isn't the case, if this is you and another person, and this other person is still learning how to trust you, because they've been through a lot themselves, you are there to teach them how to be fearless, how to have courage in themselves, not just with you, but in just with themselves, because I feel like you are that selfless. Because with the Queen of Swords for the composite energies between you and this person, and if you're not in a relationship, we will get into what that means for you. But if you are learning how to teach them that the only person who can really hurt you is you, and the only person who can hurt them is them. And you're teaching them this by your words, by your wisdom, by what you've gone through, by the way you think, right? The universe is saying December might be a very confusing time because your person is going through a lot of confusion. Your person is really trying to figure out how to let go people, places, or things, people who have hurt them but they still care about, places that they know don't bring any good but that they continue to go to. Anything, like there's some sort of imbalance in your person's life that is causing them confusion, which therefore causes you confusion. But I think regardless, because you carry so much wisdom and so much strength, there's nothing that can shake you. The only thing it can do for you is just kind of fog things up and make things unclear, which can be a little confusing, but it doesn't shake you. We'll get some clarity, but if you're not dealing with a person, you are learning to let go of a 3-party situation that has happened in the past, or you're learning to let go of what you thought you wanted, whether it was a job in a relationship or a home in a relationship. Like, you are learning to let go of things that you once loved because you realize that you want something better for yourself. The Queen of Swords here is really telling me that you, Pisces, are starting to see your future in a whole new way. You're starting to see that, you know what, the only one who's got you is you. And that can feel a little lonely, but you've been on this train for a while of knowing that you got you, that the only person who can really understand you is you, and it's almost borderline cold, like like fuck the world. You're not there. And I'd say maybe be a little careful, especially when life is confusing, when life is not giving you exactly what you want, because you want something and then it shows up in a way that you didn't expect, which causes confusion. The universe is saying, don't let that bitter you. Like, there's still so much that you are heading towards, especially in 2023. Just don't give up. Let's get some clarity here. Like, why is the Three of Cups here for your noun, your person, place, or thing? It's like, what is going on here? Three of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. 3 and 3. If you're dealing with a person, this person is learning how to... I'm getting really weird vibes through this person, Pisces. Like if you are dating someone, they are pretty shady. And it's only because they lack courage. They have a lot of fear in trusting people again, and believing that, you know what, there is such a thing as a powerful trio of some sort. And the trio can be body, mind, and soul. You know, they might have so much trust issues that their body, mind, and soul might all be against each other, right? Or this trio can be literally two other people, you and another. And because they have trust issues, they are just juggling both of you and not knowing how to handle it. Very, very shady, sketchy vibes. Now, if you're not dealing with a person, this is once again you. You are learning how to work with others, communicate with others, believe in that trio that we're talking about within you, strengthening that trio somehow. So, I don't know what's going on here, but let's get some more clarity on the Queen of Swords between you and this noun. Because both of you guys, if this is another person, both of you guys are realizing how you guys are alone, but you guys are together. So it's like, how are you guys together if both of you guys are saying like I'm gonna die alone, but both of you guys are together? So it's like, it doesn't really make sense. Let's get some clarity on the Queen of Swords here for Pisces. 9 of Wands. If you're dealing with a person, this person has taken way too much on their plate, including you. Both of you guys have way too much on your plates. And I think that is what's feeding the lack of rest, the lack of self-love between all of this on your plate that both of you guys are juggling. It drains you, both of you. So because of the lack of rest, the lack of self-love, the lack of clarity, from dropping some of these things on the plate that really just don't bring any good, is really feeding this narrative with both of you that, you know what, the only person who can really take care of me is me, you know, like, woe is me. And I'm getting it more with them, to be honest. I think you can give love in a way where you really can feel the love. Like you want to just accept things the way they are. You want to just be in that relationship. You really just want to have that job, or you really want to be in that job. You really just want to take the fear of everyday living and just accept it and continue to have the courage to still stand tall, still stand warm as a leader and give love. This person doesn't have that so much, which causes all of this confusion, not only for them, but for you. Now, if this isn't a person, this means that you have just been taking way too much on your plate, putting way too much on your plate, which is feeding the bitterness part of you, which makes you think that your future is always going to be like this. It's just going to be you, yourself, and you. And that's not true. Don't let your mind confuse you that way. The mind is very powerful, and it can create visions into reality, because because of the confusion. And it's really all because you've been putting too much on your plate. And I see that this is not going to end anytime soon, but it will end eventually. And it's going to end eventually, maybe in the next month, maybe in the next year. But I sense that whatever you've been carrying on your plate, a huge lift, like a huge relief is going to happen, if not next month, within the next year. Let's get one more card here for clarity from advice from the universe. We got the Seven of Cups, which the universe is saying everything is very foggy right now. Don't make any decisions, especially in December. Don't decide to drop anything right now. Even though I know I'm saying you have a lot on your plate, don't make any like crazy decisions and like quitting this job or letting that person go. Like take your time with it. Take your time and really evaluating what you want to keep in your life and what you don't, because December is very cloudy right now for you. You might think this person has the worst intentions, and then after December you realize they didn't and you let them go. You burn the bridge, right? So it's like really take your time to figure out who's there for you and who's not. And not only that, but really take the time to figure out what you love and what is just depleting you, even though you love it. Because even though, like, you can love meth, right? Not to get really dark here, but you can love drugs and be addicted, but they can deplete you and even kill you. So really, what do you love right now that is depleting you and making your life bitter and heavy and confusing? Okay? And I'm not calling you weak, because once again, we got the Strength card for you. Like, you are not weak. You're the opposite of weak. You can handle this. But it doesn't mean you have to handle it, right? But it doesn't mean you have to rush in and cutting people off either. Why is a Seven of Pentacles, a Seven of Cups here for Pisces, December? Three of Wands. You know what you want. There was a time where you knew exactly what you want in your life, and then something happened. Either you met a person, a fire sign maybe, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, doesn't have to be. But you met someone, and it could also be a water or earth sign is what I'm getting. But there was a time in your life, maybe 3 years ago, where you just knew what you wanted in your life. You're just like, this is what I want. But then something happened and you're like, you know what? I don't want this. Within the last 3 years. You're just, maybe the last 3 years, you were just like, I want this. And then something happened within the last 3 years. You're just like, maybe I don't want this. And it's caused a lot of confusion. And now with where you are in life, it's just been a little, you know what? I am confused. I don't know what I want. I think I know what I want, but I've been through so much. I'm kind of like, I'm not sure in what to believe. I'm not sure in what to accept. But the universe is saying, we know you've gone through a lot. You have. And it's not like if it's something little. You've been through a lot, Pisces. Okay? And you still are. Because like I said, you're carrying a lot on your plate even now that you don't need to. And it's because you're afraid of speaking up with some sort of collaboration, maybe with your family or with work. Like you or with this person, or even just within you. Like you're afraid to really stand up to what you believe in. Like your mind might be saying like look at your future in this beautiful way, and your heart is saying, but it fucking hurts, right? It fucking hurts because because of what it's gone through, what I've gone through, the heart, right? And then your mind is like, oh, you're right. And then it starts looking at the future in a very negative way. So it's very confusing. But the universe is saying, you're allowed to take your time. You're not crazy for thinking life is confusing right now with love and career and all of that. Like, you're not crazy. Especially because if you are dealing with a person, this person is acting very shady, very confusing. And it's not like if they're a bad person. I think they really do want to be happy with you. I think they do see how you are powerful and how you make them powerful. Like you really empower their way of thinking. But you're not going to save everyone. And it's not your job to save everyone, Pisces. I think all you can do is continue to be the fearless, courageous, strong person that you are for you, for your family, and for what is on your plate. And once again, you're still figuring out what exactly is on your plate. Family, friends, relationships, even belongings in your house, even your possessions. Like what is in your life that you want to keep and what is in your life that you have had in your life and you're just like, maybe it's time to let go. But it's very confusing. Once again, take your time. There is no rush. Let's get a life purpose card here, oracle card, to get some advice and like what we should be doing to strengthen our life purpose, to make us feel like we are on the right track. Protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. Now, if you are changing career, just know that you're protected, but I think it's more than this. I think if you are deciding to break up with someone, if you're deciding to let go, take off some of these things on your plate, even though it's confusing, even though the universe is saying take your time, just also know that you're protected, that whatever the conversation between your heart and mind reach a balanced decision on, you are protected with, okay? Don't be afraid, even though I'm not sensing that you're afraid. I just feel like you're a little hesitant and like, is this the right idea? Is this the right decision? And if you are really taking your time, if you are really balancing the yin and yang within you to make the decision, you are protected and safe and even supported through the universe, through that decision. I hope this helped, Pisces. I will talk to you guys again soon. Just know that I love you, and please like, comment, subscribe to support my channel.